Good morning, MetAmerica. As I said, a big thank you for everybody last month, for doing such a great job. We had one of our biggest months in well over 12 months. I haven't looked back that far. I don't want to look back at numbers that ugly. I just want to look forward at the positive future that we're going to have in 2009. Certainly, it was our busiest month last month, and the party is not over. We still have a major pipeline to close for May, and infomercials will start running next week on network television, not cable, network TV. That means ABC, NBC, CBS in every one of our market areas. That's going to be for 2 months. Now, what that's going to include is guaranteed 35 qualified reverse mortgage candidates. That means they'd have to be 62 years or older, meet all the FHA guidelines, guaranteed 35 in each market area that we will receive of these type of leads. I expect a high closing ratio because this is not just anybody calling in that maybe or maybe not qualified. These people are pre-qualified. All you have to do from there is make the sale. You guys are closers. I expect you to close them. Okay? These will be running in the next 8 days. Be beefed up on your reverse closing skills. And also, I must mention, we're receiving serious numbers from the BDO department. So they're doing a heck of a job, and we need to do a great job in the team leaders and the managers. Follow up, follow up, follow up. That's what's made us great, is we care enough to push you to grow. Follow up on these leads. We're pouring a ton of leads into the system. We need to have that get through that funnel and come out the other end as closings. You guys have been doing a great job so far. I think we could be doing even better, especially with the inflow of more leads that you're going to be seeing. We're in a great market right now. We should have another great month next month and the month after that and the month after that based on the economic reports that I'm seeing. Several key economic indicators are due out this month, and I'd like to go over them with you briefly. Okay, number one, on Tuesday, May 5 at 10 o'clock, Cinco de Mayo. Okay, the ISM Service Index. That's a national non-manufacturing index based on survey of roughly 370 purchasing executives in industries including finance, insurance, and real estate. In other words, who's buying and what are they buying? The effect that's going to have on interest rates is going to be moderate. Okay, May 6th at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, the ADP National Employment Report. Okay, this is a report. It's a measure of non-farm private employment. In other words, who's working and how many of us are working in the United States. The effect this is going to have on interest rates is high. Also on May 6th at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, crude inventories. Okay, the crude inventories report consists of official energy statistics. Potential on the impact of interest rates, moderate. But in other words, what crude inventories measurement is how much do we have in crude energy like gas, oil, and coal. Productivity report due out Thursday, May 7 at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. The productivity and associated cost measures describe the relationship between real output and the labor and capital inputs involved in production. In other words, how productively is the U.S. using its man hours? This has a moderate effect on interest rates. Also on May 7th at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, jobless claims. It is assumed the stronger the job market, we've talked about this before, the greater the spending power, the healthier the economy. Unemployment claims can fall to such a low level that businesses have a tough time finding new workers. I don't know if that's going to be the case right now, do you? This puts wage pressures on the economy, leading to wage inflation, which is bad news for the stock market and bond markets. If wage inflation threatens, it's a good bet interest rates will rise and bond prices will fall. In other words, do you really think unemployment is falling? Okay, this is going to have a moderate effect on interest rates, but I think that it is going to be positive news for the interest rate environment in general. On Friday, we've got 4 reports coming out. Every single one of them has a high impact on mortgage interest rates. Okay? All due out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday is a big day. We could see a swing down or up in interest rates on Friday. Be aware of that when you're thinking about this week when and if you're going to lock your loans. Okay? You should hear from me. You might hear from me. You might not hear from me. But you may want to pay attention to these reports that are coming out at 8:30. Okay? Hourly earnings report. Potential impact on interest rates high. In other words, how much are we paying labor? Okay? This includes overtime. You know, a good place to go for this stuff would be CNBC. They can give you a lot of healthy information. The next report to come out at the same time is the average work week. Potential on interest rates, high, as I said. How many hours are U.S. employees working? Also on Friday, unemployment rate. Need I say more? And lastly on Friday, the non-farm payroll reports. This is non-farm payrolls measure the number of people on the payrolls of non-agricultural businesses. Another high impact on interest rates. That's 4 reports on Friday, all highly affecting interest rates. Friday's going to be a big day, guys. And typically, don't we see Friday interest rates rise a little bit? I'll be following these reports this week, updating you on the situations based on the reports and any other economic surprises. I also want to talk to you a little bit about one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos. The video on Mondays, this is the one you're seeing today, is going to be based for MetAmerica, loan officers, and other staff. We'll be doing 3 other videos a week, which we broadcast on YouTube. Some of them may be controversial. Some of you may disagree or agree with some of the information I'm providing. And there will be a blog page set up to make comments on, which should draw more interest to our MetAmerica webpage. Thanks. Have a great week. Keep your dreams big and your worries small. MetAmerica.